All right, so we're live. Just gonna put out this tweet.
Yeah, it's got the alert.
Yeah, that's out there now.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll start this our conversation, right? So basically, welcome to March 10th, Safex Advisors Hangout. I got Medhi here, Rich, and of course myself, Daniel Dabek. We'll pretty much do a stand-up about what we've been working on for the past, let's say, week or two, and give a small update about that, and then we'll have like a general discussion about where we're going forward, how we plan to improve, what things we see that are already good, and just kind of brainstorm and talk about things for the next like 30 minutes or so. Shash would be here, but he couldn't make it, so it was just last minute when we planned this. So, and we will probably do a series of these updates in the future, rather than just filming just myself and talking about Bright Future. Here we have Bright Action. So to start, I guess I'll go first. So past, let's say since the last dev update, we've been remodeling our offices, and those will be done on Wednesday. So we'll be starting to move in from Wednesday. We've had the whole past week, we've had interviews for software developers and community managers and like video editors and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of good candidates there that we'll be choosing from. On March 7th, we opened the Liberland representative office and announced that Safex Cash and Safex will be part of the official currency of Liberland. So we could talk about that a little more later. We'll be gearing up to release the 0.06 wallet. Medhi will brush up on that. And of course, the ability to buy Safex through the website, again, will be back up and running. So just a quick recap, like hiring, moving into the office this week, getting the consistency up and running for development, and getting us launched before summer. That's me. Medhi, you want to go next?
All right. For my part, the past 2 weeks and a half, I was working on the transaction history to display on the wallet, and on some improvements on how the transaction is handled. So it's mostly backend stuff that you won't see, but that is quite important for the wallet. Also, there will be improvements about fees optimizations. As you all know, the BTC fees are now very low, so I try to adapt and make it fair to transfer Safex Cash and Safex, sorry. And yeah, and I was preparing myself, self-learning about new blockchain and how we're gonna integrate it with the wallet. That's pretty it. And the next week we plan to release the version 0.06 of it. So stay tuned.
Thanks, Medhi. Rich, Medhi, if nothing else for now. Rich, you're up.
Sorry?
Yep. Okay, from my side, a few in the community already know about the outreach program that we've got going on, and it's basically putting some structure into the community marketing. I know there's a lot of regular posters on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, who are keen to get involved in marketing Safex. So my work for the last few weeks is really kind of trying to put some structure in there. So obviously there's consistency in the message, and that we're all singing off the same hymn sheet, as it were. Alongside that, now I've finished my previous employed role, I've got a lot more time to focus on Safex. I've been approaching local businesses where I feel that they could benefit from using the future Safex marketplace, and I've just been putting a case together for them so that they can really kind of make the pledge, really, so that they can understand the marketplace, how it works, how it benefit them, how it could potentially open them up to a larger international audience. But also it's a bit of free publicity for them as well. Obviously I can market about it on Safex News. But once I've got that structure in place, what I want to try and do is bring that into the community, so they have a little bit of an idea, maybe an information pack or something like that, that they can then also replicate and take to other businesses in their local area, and kind of repeat the same process really. So we're starting to get more merchants on board, or sort of start to get them on board ready, and so that they're following the news, and that they can dive right into the marketplace as and when it's ready.
Awesome. Anything else, Rich, you wanted to mention?
I think that's it for now. Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, in general, like, first things, just to kind of go over what we've been talking about, from what I hear on our update, from what I know, from what we're doing, like on 0.06, there will be some, minor bugs that have been patched, and that version will go out, and the wallet will be in a very nice state of use. Then on Safex outreach community, just some kind of structure for the message to be clear where this is going. Safex obviously is the marketplace. That's the whole point, bringing cryptocurrency to a marketplace where you could buy things people need, things people want to sell. So mega amazing things, in my opinion, because it's very clear, the approach to bringing a wallet people can use that's easy to use, with the optimization to how the fees are processed and the ability to see the transaction history. These are like readily important things for the users. Then once while people are finding out about Safex and what its purpose is, this is like a strategy that I think is it will be very effective. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit earlier about the events that you had last couple of days with Lieberland. Is there anything that you can expand on that? Anything that you can bring out?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good one. So with on March 7th, we officially opened the Lieberland office in Belgrade, and there was like 25 national press there, and of course the president of Lieberland. Days before that, we confirmed Safex Cash and Safex will be a part of the official currency among Monero, Bitcoin Cash, and Dash. And then the reason for that, it's the crypto nation. That's Lieberland. So having Safex a part of that brings a lot of legitimization, a lot of publicity to the far-reaching crypto world. So when people are researching or wanting to do business in crypto and learn about Lieberland, Safex will be right next there and a part of that. So that's pretty much exclusive news. I think only the Safex Poland has been published, and it'll be published on the Safex, on the Facebook page for Safex Poland, but it'll be published on the Facebook page of Safex itself, like the English version. So Rich, you'll be able to pick up from that one if you didn't translate the Polish one already. So
I can get it translated if needed. Or
sure. What else? I mean, we haven't updated in a while, right? I'm sure you guys feel like we have a little bit of, I wouldn't say communication issue. I would just say that we have a little bit of lag in communicating due to my being extraordinarily busy with getting Balkania up and running. I think I want to make that clear. Like on this chat right now, Balkanium is a company designed for cryptocurrency ecosystem development and focus on Safex. So absolutely everything that Balkanium does is for supporting Safex and the ecosystem around that. So Balkanium success is only because if Safex succeeds. So I mean, that's the whole vision and the whole role of that company. So we'll be moving into the office, like I said, on Wednesday. It won't be completely finished. It'll be like 85% complete, the office. I mean, with like lighting, walls painted, and desks finished and moved in and stuff like that, internet plugged up. But the point is, we spent like almost 2 months dealing with this kind of logistics. So besides logistics of getting set up and getting to work, it always interferes with trying to communicate like software architecture or getting an update or outreach with the people. So yeah, like I think we'll only see over time how that's improving. So thanks for your persistence, guys. Yeah.
I think if you in the community are quite curious to see the new offices once they're all done up. So I think a lot have requested a bit of a cribs tour once you set up. So I think everyone will look forward to that. No doubt you will do that.
Sure. Maybe Rich, you could fly over. Maybe Medhi, Rich, and Shash could fly over and have a group photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'll go for that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep as quiet as possible. I'm sure my message is always the same. I'm busy getting this thing up and running. From Wednesday, that better change. Otherwise, it'll be pretty funny, right? Anyway, anything else, guys? Any other comments? I think that's a wrap for now. Pretty short.
Yeah, I just want to. Oh, carry on.
There you go, Rich.
I just want to loop back to the community outreach thing that I mentioned earlier. Failed to obviously sort of say that obviously I'll be putting a lot of time into training people as well. So if there's anyone out there who's not really clued up on Twitter or Reddit or anything like that, then I'm putting time aside to actually train people up. Social marketing is my background really, so I'm putting that resource out there. So anyone who's interested in learning a little bit more, you can do. And it's the same with websites as well. If you want to start your own website or anything, I'm putting content and resources together for people to kind of do that. Obviously, it'd be nice if it benefits Safex ultimately in one way or another. So. Yeah, just keep an eye out on Discord, on Twitter. I'll make an official post on Safex News as well about proper structure. I'm a little bit behind, probably about a week behind. I've had a few things that I need to sort out. So if you just bear with me, we'll have a proper structure in place for everyone to jump on and really spread the news of Safex.
Cool. Medhi, anything from you?
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight to the community that if they want something done on the wallet specifically, they could go and they should go to the Safex wallet GitHub and open issues, because issues are not only for bugs but also for features, and they can also upvote, and I will see what people are waiting for from the wallet. So we could go forward like this.
Yeah, great point. Yeah, and over the next like 3 weeks, we'll see our development team expanding, and we'll probably have group hangout for just development and see how it's going. Because Medhi, obviously, we're gonna need to tap into your expertise on what we need for the marketplace, like what kind of features must be there in order to make very usable platform for people to buy and sell goods and services, right? Yeah. So a lot to look forward to. We'll keep this one shorter. I'm sure in the future it'll get even shorter because we'll get even more specific on what we talk about, right? And only if we want to go into the deep details of how things work, right? Then we could talk for a long time. Anyway, that's it from me. If anyone has anything else to say right now, say it. Otherwise, we'll wrap up, stop the broadcast, and we'll catch each other later.
That's it.
That's good for me. See you.
Nice. You rock. Hey, have a good day.
Bye.